Hi, hello. Good day, everyone. So it is now pertinent that I do this video. I didn't want to do it, but I must do it at this point. Um, I'm doing this video to address Honorable Gabriel Ugochukwu, CEO of Pool King Real Estates. Honorable, I will try as much as possible to be very respectful to you because you actually deserve my respect and you are a very honorable man. And I know that a matter that this such thing is happening because I believe an honorable man like you would not just sit and watch injustice occur. I don't think that because the man that reached out to me, the way you sounded and all of those, and so many would not actually just turn and start acting the way or what I'm saying now. For those that don't know, so Pool King Real Estate is they are a conglomerate that are involved in buying and selling of properties, landed properties, houses, anything you want. They are the number one in this southeast. Fadiamaka cha cha cha. Pool King Real Estate. Number one. As far as southeast is concerned. In fact, they are even penetrating the whole zones of Nigeria as we are speaking. It is a big and legit real estate company. It is not fluke. You people know that anything that me, Moa, involve myself in, there's no story. I cannot deceive people. I cannot be deceived. Nor would I, by the grace of God, ever deceive people because it is not in my DNA. Deception is. That's why sometimes it's just between trying to draw the line. It means as if when I'm trying to be blunt, they see this bluntness as it passes off for rudeness for some persons, but it is not what it is. It is me being straight. You know, when somebody is straightforward, there's somebody that does not sugarcoat words. People will now say, this person is this person. But in essence, is that I don't want to paint words. I don't want to lie. So that is my lifestyle. Honorable Gabriel Ugochukwu. Sir, you came to my DM months ago. What you liked about me you've been watching me turn to Bodogu's wife. You've been watching me with my pregnancy. You've been watching me everything. What's the distinct thing you liked about me that made where they scatter your brain, where make you say if no be me, nobody else? Was for the fact that I am Hausa Igbo girl. The touch of that the Aisha you people know. That was what Oifeneko, Honorable Gabriel. You loved that. And that was why you did not go straight, as you said. I don't want to bring our chats here so that it won't be disrespectful. As you said, you could have gone to Odogu Street, but you came to me because I'm the star girl, because you love me, because I'm the real Zanga. I am the Corolla body Benz engine. You said all of those things. We agreed that we're going to start up a contract, that you want me to spearhead everything, that everything will be, I'll be in charge of everything because you trust my capacity. I don't know how it got all mixed up. I don't know. But I'm sure that it will be one of your stupid stuff. I don't just know. I know that it's you know, the most annoying thing is that all these your realtors, all these your staff that are forming Jagaban, if not because of you, they would never in their life have the capacity to have access to me. They not rich. They can't just have access to me, have my number now to be calling, or I'm calling and they're not picking. They not born them well because they are nobodies. Nobody knows them. They are nothing. If you find out, they are nothing. You can't, they can never. So that's why, that is why I'm pained, and I'm trying to be as modest as I can to speak, to say this. Sir, the plan that both of us discussed, the contract should be 50-50 between I and Chijioke. It was never supposed to be 60-40. Even if it should be, I should be the person to take the higher percentage. But because I don't want anything injustice, I cannot and I will not take 40% while Chijioke takes 60%. Or they me. So, be advert or no advert, I already told your secretary or the nebu. I don't know what about me nebu easy. I don't, if quite the one week, I don't even know. I don't want to, like I said, I'm trying to be, I don't want to say anything now that would show you that I'm disrespecting you because you are the boss here. I don't. Chijioke cannot take up 60%. What does Chijioke do? Why would he take up 60% and me I take 40? Why? Because I'm a woman? No, it's not. These days they don't do things by gender, because what I can do, Chijioke cannot do quarter of what I can do. What Chijioke can do, I will do better, best. So I don't employ to that 60-40 contract. I already wrote an appeal. I said I cannot take up a job. I'm not saying poking you legit. If you are a legit boss, you are the one developing M&P Continent City Home, the one at Mbako. Plot legit, buy and start developing. No story. It doesn't come with anything in one. It doesn't come with any story from the youth. It doesn't come with any story from Mother. It does. People just here 19 once I know people that have at least got to you, and then they are still testifying. Okay, it's true, and it's very, very affordable. You are real. I know so many of your projects that are at hand, because before I took up doing any business with you, I also had to do my background checks, and all of the buttons I had were all checked positive, no negative, no story. But I cannot take up any advert. I cannot take up any job. You've endorsed me too, but I cannot take up any job now, starting a dream job, any advert, without the contract being corrected 50-50. That is all I'm pleading. If we're I'm trying to be as modest and as, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not. But this is now going out of hand. Why would the contract still? Why can't your lawyer? Because that's why I keep saying that. That is why I needed to do this, because I don't think these your original staff. The staff maybe on there maybe two. Ordinary to even speak English. None of them can speak English. They don't even have the cognitive capacity to understand anything. I know that they've not explained in detail their deeds. Probably I don't know what they did with Chijioke. That is why I'm coming openly to say this, so that you understand the situation. You understand why the job has not started. Because of course I'm supposed to have start drafting out. I'm the plan, I'm the brain behind everything I do with Chijioke. If one on as now here 60% or just I'm the one that would think of what we'll do, how we'd advance, what we're supposed to do to start up our job, to start up our adverts, to start up giving contents. But I've not started, because I cannot start when my percentage is you people that are and I cannot take up that. So I know that you as the boss would be expecting, or you'll be disappointed at maybe why I've not started what I'm supposed to do. So that's why I'm addressing this issue. Sir, I cannot and I will not, I'm giving you my word, I cannot and I will not do anything regarding adverts, regarding the deal that we had, until my percentage is accorded me proper, my 50%. That is all I'm asking for. And now I'm not asking for anybody's share. What I'm asking, okay, nyazuwe so before I'm bidoro. Anything you want to do in Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, any place, is it school, anything you want to do, you must pay up before you start. Even if there's no place of paying up, there will be a proof that see what you have paid and see what is remaining. That is all I'm asking for. Let it be documented. If it must come to that, which I don't even want it to come to that, they could give me my maga straight up and I start. I keep saying this. I'm doing business with Chijioke. This is not marriage. When it comes to marriage, he's the head and I'm the neck. Let's see, without the neck can the head stand? But I'm not even here to start preaching, because he keep preaching. But this is a business. And then I'm still even giving him the accorded respect as the head by even allowing us to split 50-50. Because in the real sense, he's not even, what I'm entitled to should be 70 and what he should take is 30, because everything comes from this gracious head. He doesn't do anything. The only thing he does is just to appear. Just that his appearance, or what I'll tell him to do, he will do it. So why should he take 60 and then you people give me 40? Why? Because you think I'm a woman, because you think maybe unu feel that I get small body. No. Please. Tell your staff. I don't want to start calling them out. I don't want to start calling their names, because now me, if I start doing that, I'm giving them popularity. No, I cannot. I cannot waste my precious time on those illiterates you employed. I'm sorry, sir. But that is just what it is. Because Emana complain na organization system. But people should employ workable personnel. People that can account, people that have accountability, people that understand what business is. Not people that are filled with sentiments and emotions. Not gullible people that will say, yes, okay, of course, your husband should take this one and you should. Who does that in a business parastatus, please? I just needed to say this because, sir, I just need you to talk to your staff. Let them retract and correct the contracts, and then we'll begin. Poor King, I cannot wait to start working with you. Ebu a legit real estate company. Adiamwaka, #1 na Southeast Ogia. Yes. You people should need to go to Mbako, Oka, here in Mbako, here in Oka, Anambra State. Go there and see the lands. Go there and see how the land is developing. 6 million naira in go get plot. It is yours. The land is just before Kedemafia, Anambra State Polytechnic. There is land. I don't want to start. I don't want people fear first. I don't need to. It is accessible wherever you are, part of the world, part of Nigeria. They have a website that you can just pay. Anything, it is legit. They will be showing you this one, a brother one that you give to your brother, you give to your uncle. That when you go tomorrow to start work, it is a problem. Your money will enter voicemail. Or when you give them to start building a building for you, one day go sort of family issues. Your neighbor house. So no stories. This one is just pure. People have. I know what to do, because me, I'm working with testimonies. I'll be there first and show my fans, show people, show buyers what they need. But before I start that, I need my money. I need my contract to be straight. That is all I'm asking for. Chijioke, he's a manipulator. All they instigate things. I'm me for JJ. Sabasio Moya Bakliki. I'm me for Guarafa. that is making them to be adamant. When I come, they will be right. I just don't want to, because these people don't know who I am. They don't know the power I possess. I know they make mouths, I know they cap, but you see me, I can do undo. But before I do that, I like to clear things. I like to do it the normal way, so that when it comes, they won't have anything on me. And that is what I'm doing. Sir, do the needful with your staff. I believe I've given you enough respect. I believe I've spoken to you as much as any matured, pained person will say. I didn't lose it at any point. You will be embarrassed. But see me talking calmly because I want a positive result. Now, if you want my services, talk to your staff once and for all. I don't want all those embarrassments when staff, because I know it is not you. Your staff shuttle saying they want to go and start work. I don't want it. So it doesn't look as if so they should set things in order for the queen to flow. If things are not well, it can't give me the atmosphere to work. So set the atmosphere for me. Then allow me do my thing. That is all I have to say. I would also like to appreciate you for trusting my brand, for trusting me, and you won't regret this. Never. You won't. Just do the thing you need to do and leave the work for the queen. Thank you very much.